This week is the last week that you'll be able to get free at-home COVID tests from the government. The Biden administration first launched the program through the covid.gov website in January. Now the website shows a message saying it will close orders for tests on Friday. The reason Congress has not provided the additional funding needed for the program to continue. Now let's check in with Storm Center 7 meteorologist Kirstie Zontini, and she has more on the launch of Artemis 1 and the rocket and what it actually takes to get it to the moon.
Yeah, and it takes a lot to get a rocket to the moon because remember, we have to break Earth's gravitational pull. So nearly 25,000 miles per hour to escape Earth's gravity. And the reason why we do launch rockets down in Cape Canaveral down in Florida is because the southern latitudes provide a rocket with a little bit more momentum. So for this to occur, we need the moon's gravitational pull and the Earth's gravitational pull to kind of line up. And there's a point where this can happen, and that would allow basically the rocket to then move into the moon's gravitational pull. And it's going to take a lot of fuel to power this rocket to break that pull here on Earth. 700,000 pounds of cryogenic fuel is what's going to be powering Artemis, and it will reach its greatest atmospheric force in about 90 seconds. So that's how fast it's going to take. So definitely a lot to watch. And locally, Boonshoff Museum of Discovery is hosting a launch party. And if you've ever been inside of their planetarium, it's going to be a first-of-a-kind launch party for them where you're going to be able to watch this in their 360-degree planetarium. It's going to be really, really neat. So they told me they'll open their doors at about 7 o'clock. And again, the window for launch starts at about 8:30. They've got about a 2-hour window. They could push it back if they need to. You can see weather down in Cape Canaveral. There's scattered clouds and definitely some scattered showers, but there haven't been any lightning strikes. So I think that's a good thing as well. So they'll be kind of monitoring, as so will we, about whether or not the launch will actually happen. But for now, they're still continuing to move on down in Florida. Now here locally, we've had a few downpours. You can see the roads are wet in Troy. We will see the chance for storms later today as well. So it's warm and muggy now. A little bit of heavy rainfall and some thunder and lightning that are moving into Wapakoneta. That's going to continue to cross I-75 here this morning. And then the further south you go, the showers are a little lighter, a little more spotty in nature compared to some of the more widespread rain up across the far north. This is just round one, though. We will have the chance for more thunderstorms late in the day today and for the first half of our night. So Futurecast shows we're pretty quiet until about 3 or 4 o'clock, where we'll have the chance for an isolated thunderstorm or two. And then into the evening from 7 to about 11, we'll track another round of rain, a little bit of shower activity early Tuesday. And then as the cold front pushes south, we'll watch that chance for rain wind down as we head into Tuesday night. For today, our severe weather threat isn't high, but it's not zero. So we do have to watch. If we get a strong storm or two between 5 and 11, damaging winds would be the main threat for us. Outside of any storms, it is going to be hot and humid today with a high of 90 in Dayton. Tonight, very warm and muggy again as we sit in the upper 60s. And then looking at our 7-day forecast, still going to be humid tomorrow with a couple rounds of showers and storms in the first half of the day. And then once that cold front drifts south, we see a nice change up to the air. It's not going to be very muggy the rest of the week. Nice cool nights there. On Wednesday night and Thursday night, you can open up the windows because we'll be in the 50s. And then looking ahead into next weekend, sunny with highs in the mid to upper 80s, so not bad. Let's take a look at our morning commute. It is Monday. Everybody's getting back into work and school today. Sarge, are they going to run into any problems?
Well, up to this point, Kirstie, we've seen some very good driving conditions, and really out on the freeway, things are moving very well. This is the camera at I-675 at Colonel Glenn Highway in Greene County, picking up a little bit of volume there. This is also the ramp that leads over to Area B at Wright Pat, in addition to the ramp at Colonel Glenn Highway. We're in good shape here. I did hear a report that in Darke County, they dispatched some emergency crews to the, we believe it's the 5500 block of State Route 705. It's very northern part of Darke County, but they said a semi hit a structure and someone in the semi is unable to get out. So we're still trying to get the exact location there. So we are working on that. We'll have an update in about 10 minutes. I'm Sergeant Mark Allen with WHIO Team Traffic.
All right, Sarge, thank you for that. Now, companies that experienced unexpected booms during the pandemic, many of them now facing some unexpected bust.